So hey guys, we are really pleased to share our first of its kind orientation. So we are just a very young sort of group in terms of the amount of time before we have formed. So we have just formed back 2-3 months back, and it's a first demo. So we are pleased to invite you all, and we would like to really get things started here. So this is basically, the name is KAIR, and it stands for Kurukshetra AI Research. So it's one of its kind research club in a college, and these three are basically the different platforms you can uh, contact us maybe. So we have our own website here, we have our GitHub account as well as Instagram. So feel free to reach us out. Also, we'll be sharing our personal LinkedIn usernames uh, in the course, so you could probably reach out to there also personally. Great then. So let's start. Uh, uh, yeah. So first of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. Who are we? So we are basically a group of AI enthusiasts, and we are just trying to do some great research projects and basically collaborate, because one of the problem in our colleges currently is that we do not really have any such AI research culture of any sort. However, I feel that being in final year and having seen a few colleges, there are a lot of research going on in other colleges in India and the world. So I felt that there is also a need in our college for such platform, basically to so that such like-minded minds in AI could come together and create something great. So we are just these enthusiasts, and this is sort of our. So currently we are a team of 5 core members. So these are just the core members. We also have three other members, but these are the core members we have. This is so we have the entire sort of research group. We have like entire research lab divided in different groups. So we have one computer vision research group, NLP group, reinforcement learning group, as well as data science group. So we have these basically 4 groups, and currently me and Dipesh are in the computer vision group. So Dipesh would be shortly in the computer vision group, would be talking about computer vision, but for now we have NLP group as well, where we have Milan Jain and Abhimanyu Singh. And finally, we have 2 groups, reinforcement learning, data science, which are jointly led by Sankalp Arora. So this is our team currently, and as I told you, so what part of the KAR? So it just stands for Kurukshetra Research Club, and we are just quite interested in facilitating this entire idea of AI in our college by doing some great research project work collaborations. So that's the gist of it actually. And now the question arises probably in our minds that what do we do? We are basically uh, going to do multiple sort of things, because I feel that in this particular subject, sky is the limit, and hence these are just few of the things which we have planned right now, but we could also do a lot of things in the future. So some of the things are basically, as I told you, research in various areas of AI, by doing some projects, by publishing some papers, participating in hackathons and competitions as well. So we'll be also talking about our OpenCV AI competition participation, which we did collectively as a team uh, uh, in the computer vision research group, and we'll also be sharing our ideas so that you could just get an idea of basically what the club is doing and how it basically collaborates and creates some amazing proposals. Then other than that, we are also focusing on end-to-end development of projects. So basically right now, I think products are the need, AI products are the need, and for AI products to be created, we also need to sort of deploy, and we need to create an end-to-end based system. So we'll also be developing these end-to-end projects and not just doing research or just doing on paper. So other than that, we also will be collaborating, because AI has requires a lot of collaboration. We'll be seeing that shortly, how AI requires collaboration and why does it require. Other than that, we'll be inviting industry experts also. So basically, after a year of experience for us and few of our members, we have really created some great connections with some industry experts, and we would be inviting them as well for giving some sessions on AI, and as well as interacting with the team. So that will really help in getting a very good amount of exposure for the team members, as well as so all of us here have crafted our career into AI by doing multiple internships and research work. So we will be definitely also guiding the team members on how to basically create a career in AI, or so that we won't be just doing projects, but we will also be helping them doing some creating a career of sorts in this field. So in short, this is what we would be doing. And now, as we proceed, you might be asking us, like, you might be, questioning why KAIR. So as I told you, that collaboration is quite important, and see, majority of milestone achievements in the world have been possible only through collaboration, and this is like quite evident in many of the scenarios we see. Well, how does it apply to AI? So see, if you would have seen any movies or television shows, there are these robots which can see, hear, respond, even act in various situations, right? There are not just robots who can only do one thing, so they are not really useful then. So in order for so these multiple sort of things of seeing, hearing are basically different parts or domains in AI, and we also work in these different research areas, as I mentioned. So in order to create such a end-to-end product or a united sort of noble system, we'll have to definitely collaborate. So one of the key reasons is collaboration again. Moving forward, now let's start with what is AI, right? So I've given you an introduction of KAIR, but now let's just get into AI. So now you might be surprised to hear that AI was started actually way back from 1950s. But yeah, you might be wondering that, well, we are just starting to hear this term a lot right now. So it has its reasons. So we'll be discussing that reason in the next few slides. But currently, in this slide, our focus is to just understand what AI is. So basically, as you can see, AI has a lot of subsets. So machine learning and deep learning are some few sort of subsets. So now, what is artificial intelligence? And let's see what basically the subsets are. So artificial intelligence is basically an idea of making such an artificial sort of a system, and this idea could be approached by multiple ways or multiple methodologies, and one of them is machine learning. Now, machine learning, as you can see, slightly older as compared to deep learning. Now, why is that? Because if you see, machine learning didn't require really that much amount of data, and it was more of data analysis actually back then. So that component which was being used back in 90s and early 2000s, it was more related to data analysis. We'll be looking, I think probably these terms might be new to you, but I'll try to make it as simple for you to understand. So basically, now coming to deep learning, deep learning breakthrough. So currently the trend right now is more into deep learning. Now, what is deep learning? So deep learning is basically a phenomenon by which we try to basically mimic a human brain's working. So to create intelligent systems like how humans are. Hence, deep learning is sort of used here. And why is it currently booming? Well, that reason we'll see later. But you might be wondering that deep learning and machine learning are sort of in one box, and deep learning is a subset of machine learning. So yes, so deep learning is also sometimes referred to as machine learning, because machine learning really is a broad term, and it sort of fits into that definition. But overall, I think in current times, the definition of machine learning has slightly changed to data analysis and data science, and deep learning is more sort of it involves training these artificial models of neural networks, and it is quite often used right now as compared to machine learning. So we'll be focusing on these aspects and understanding these things a bit more in detail, and let's move forward. So as I was telling you, why is AI getting a lot of attention right now? This use case was not probably there 3-4 years back that much, but currently we have seen a lot of boom. There are two main reasons actually. One of them is increase in computation power, which I think you all might have noticed that currently in laptops we have like a laptop has so much computation power. There are many great GPUs such as which like such as NVIDIA, RTX, GTX. All these are such amazing GPUs, and all these are easily available in laptops right now. But that just not sufficient, right? Computation power was also back then available, but now the advantage is that it is available in a much lower cost. So and so let me give you an example actually. So the other day I was just seeing this laptop on Amazon, and I just noticed that one of Asus gaming laptops was actually available for just price of 70,000, and it consisted of RTX 2060, which was latest GPU back then, and it was just being offered at 70,000 rupees along with SSD as well. So I was just shocked. So basically, that is the sort of computation cost which has reduced right now. So finally, these are the sort of research areas which we are are in AI, and we have also formed our research groups among these sort of areas, right? So as I told you, so I am basically from the computer vision research group, and we'll be showing our work or what basically these terms are one by one, and we'll start by that. So we'll be starting with computer vision, which is quite interesting phenomena, and I'm sure I think you will really enjoy it. So we'll be now moving on to the computer vision slides